Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an ELC EVEN 90. It's the Tier 8 Premium French light tank, and it's located on the southeast spawn of Fjords under the command of MadAndy 52 of Philo. Well, he's got a 90mm gun to play with, and this is a pretty nippy little light tank. It's a fun light tank. It's actually got great camo qualities as well. And battle has started and he's off. Now he's only got 3 shots in the magazine. It takes, well, 29 seconds, you can see there, to reload. So really you have to make a careful choice about what you fire at, because you might need one of those rounds in the future in the sudden. And there's an A43 spotted at the pass straight away. But rather than go directly in and into the dip, MadAndy's hugging that corner and then moving up. I think he was a bit worried that A43 might put a round into him. Oh, he did! He managed to hit the tracks though. Only the tracks. And now MadAndy's got into a spotting position up here, which means he can take a quick look at the enemy, find out where they are, and he's found one straight away. It's an E25. Can he get shots on him? He's trying. Unfortunately, not great gun depression, good gun depression on this tank. And he took a round from the E25 for 123. Now the 90mm gun will do 220 alpha damage and 175 penetration. So standard rounds are pretty good at getting through the enemy. And you have got 3 shots to play with. He just got stunned by the Arty there. The enemy's got 2 Arty, an M44 and an M12. And I'm guessing that shot came in from the M44. The E25 is running away. Tries another shot, and yeah, he gets one that time and takes him out of the game. No, that was the M44. The other shot must be from the M12. Okay, so he's lost some hit points. Only 23 to the M44. It must have been a near miss. He's also lost his driver, so he's going to have to put his driver back in. It's only slowing him down for the moment. Oh, let's put his driver back in. He realised it was affecting his traverse. Now, can he put a round into that 40 TP? I think so. Waiting for the reload to complete. 29 seconds, he's got 10 left. He knows he can hit it. Now, where's he going? Oh, yes, gets one in, takes him out altogether. 128 hit points. Now, there's a batch at 12 ton over there, who's just been wiped out, so we don't need to worry about him. And we're 3 tanks up at the moment. You can see what a good spotting position this is actually for him and his team. He's got spots on quite a few enemy tanks. Skoda T40 next. Can he get around in? He drops below that line, so I think he's going to hold off firing. He's only got 2 rounds left in this magazine. Oh, there's an ISG 152. Really can't miss the opportunity to take that one out. Gets 1 round in. Can he get the second one in? No, well, that wreck's in the way, I'm afraid. So it's a difficult shot. Oh, enemy Arty's been spotted. It's the M44. The 152 is attracting fire. Skoda's popped up again. Can he get shot in? Nope, goes over the top. Oh, unfortunately the enemy have broken through on the south pass, and now actually he's going to be in the firing line if he exposes himself. Okay, now they can't see them yet, but they are breaking through. So they're going into the village, and that one he can see, and that's a KV3. And he's still in reload. He would be able to penetrate that KV3. In fact, if he can hold on just a little while longer. Oh, KV3 fires at him. Yes, he gets it. 1 shot. 66 hit points. And that's another heavy out of the game. In fact, there's 2 heavies left on the enemy team. The 4503, and the enemy's also got an IS. Oh, narrowly missed the round there from the T-45. Yep, it's the IS. There's the IS. Fired at him again and missed. Dialing in. Yes, he gets that one in. Unfortunately, he did take a round there. Fires the other one into the 4503, and he's slow to get out of the way, and that's the problem with this tank. It doesn't accelerate very quickly, and he's lost 125 hit points to the 4503. He lost 259 to the 4503 the previous time. Now, it might be a good idea for him to go a bit higher up. If he was to go around the corner and get bit higher up over the mountain. You get spots on the enemy. He also puts him in danger from that Progetto over there. He's almost loaded. Progetto's, the IS is getting closer. Don't know if he spotted that. And there's the Skoda making a quick dash across to the pass, and he's gone down into the dip. Okay, no other targets he can shoot at there. The enemy's lost their IS, and they've lost their 4503, so it's now a mad dash to get the last two enemies, one of which is the Progetto, the other one is the M12, and he avoids that wreck, goes around the corner, and now he's going to try and dash through the enemy cap area and kill that M12, the one that damaged him earlier. Well, it stunned him earlier, I'm not sure it actually damaged him. Well, he's going to accelerate past this SU-130PM. Or is he going... Oh, where's he going? I wonder if he's thinking about going after the Progetto, but too late now, the Progetto's dead. So instead, he is going to go after that M12, who's just been badly damaged, and he's been killed, so that's the end of the game. So, just 3 kills for MadAndy. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's a second-class tanker for MadAndy in the ELC EVEN 90. He managed to get a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, a fire for effect for doing more damage than hit points of his own vehicle, and a patrol duty for being the only one spotting at least 6 enemy tanks whilst they were killed or whilst they were damaged by his teammates. And the win rate for that battle was 2881, so a pretty good game. If we have a look at the team score, well, it's not the highest damage. That goes to the 4503. He managed to get 2,405 hit points of damage. MadAndy only managed to pick up 1,235, but it's still a pretty good round in terms of damage for an ELC EVEN 90. When it came to kills, though, he did manage to do well. He actually got 3 kills, which was the joint highest amount with the P43 Biz and the IS. All got 3, and the next highest scorers with 2 kills. When it came to base XP, he was top of the table with 945, then came the Scorpion with 896, and the P43 Biz with 715. If we look at the detailed report, we can see he fired 9 shots. He got 8 direct hits, 7 penetrations. So this gun is very good at penetrating the enemy. In fact, actually, just standard ammo. You really don't need the higher penetrating ammo unless you're going to come up against a tier 10 opponent. And that does happen on occasion. Damage of 1,235 hit points, all of it at close range. He received 4 hits from the enemy, 2 of them were penetration, 1 non-penetration, and that's because the armour on this tank is absolutely, well, it's very poor, and that's because it's a very light tank. It's designed to move fast, carry a big heavy gun, but not really designed to deflect anything more than bullets, let alone high velocity tank shells. He did receive 3 hits as a result of splash damage as well from the enemy Arty, because they knew he was there and they kept trying to get him with the odd shell, and on one occasion they did succeed with splashing him. He spotted 4 enemy vehicles, damaged 6 of the enemy, killed 3 of them, and did damage assistance of 2,292 hit points. He also managed to get 1 capture point while he was in the cap as well. On the premium count, he managed to get 77,882 credits, got 38,941 from personal reserve, and 23,365 for completing the holiday ops missions, so his total came to 140,187. After repair, ammunition resupply and consumables, he took away 129,395 credits from 1 game, and he picked up 3 bonds for getting the patrol duty. On the XP side, he actually earned 1,417 for the battle, times 2 for the first victory of the day, 142 for the premium vehicle tier, and also 1,417 for 100% personal reserve bonus, so he took away 4,394 experience points altogether. So, pretty good battle. It says it was his first battle in the ELC EVEN 90. He must have purchased it just recently, because this battle was dated at the start of the month, or near the start of the month, and I think it was actually on sale during the advent calendar. But I'm sure he's going to enjoy more battles with it, because I've had really good battles in this tank. I really do enjoy it. It's one of those little scouts where you can actually have a lot of fun, and you can actually be devastatingly damaging to the enemy because it's got such good camo quality. You can sneak up on them and they don't know you're there until you're wandering around their enemy cap area taking out their Arty one by one. And although it doesn't have a lot of shells in that magazine, only 3, it can be difficult to kill Arty with just 3 shots in the magazine. You might have to spend 2 of those on one Arty, 1 on another, but I can tell you this is a great fun tank to play with, and it's just absolute pandemonium for the enemy if one of these gets into the enemy cap area, because you can win the game with one of these if you're careful. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.